All right, Quinn. So strength training, we're just going to start with 1 day a week. Something really important, I think, is we start off something easier than what you can actually handle, and then we progressively get it a little bit more difficult. It's okay if it starts out as too difficult. We can always modify that, but I'm thinking you can do all these things relatively easy. And then we'll see if your body can adapt. All right, so first thing is our pedestal routine. So you're just going to get down on your forearms here. Forearms kind of making that triangle, and you're just keeping your body straight. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your glutes. You're going to hold this one. We're going to try for 30 seconds on each side. So you hold it here 30 seconds, and then you're going to go on your side. After 30 seconds, go on your side. And let me show you what my feet look like. They're kind of stacked. So one in front of the other one, and you're holding your hip up off the ground. So it's getting that side lateral stability. All right, and that's 30 seconds as well. And then you're going up. So there's a straight line from your heels to your elbows and forearms. So you're holding that 30 seconds. This one's the most difficult for me. You really have to squeeze your glutes, your hammies, to keep your body stable. And then 30 seconds, and then you go on to that last side. You're holding there for 30 seconds. All right, so that you're just doing one round of that. The next round that you're going to do is push-ups. So these are pretty much just your classic push-ups. If you need to go on your knees, that's totally fine to start out. So we want to have our fingers kind of facing out at a 45-degree angle. Again, you're going to be in that kind of plank position. Make sure you're straight. When you go down, bend your elbows. You want to have your elbows back at 45 degrees. Don't go all the way down and lay down like this, but just go down to where your elbows are at least bent at 90, and then you're back up. So you're just going to do 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to be nice and controlled with that. Okay, and then next one we're going to move to, and make sure I can get in a good position for you here. We're just going to do air squats to start out. So when you're doing squats, you want to have your feet just slightly facing out, or your toes just slightly facing out. Try to get your knees in alignment, going straight forward. You're coming down, hands out into that 90 degree with your knee bend, and then straight back up. Show you it from an angle. So when I come down, I'm trying to force my butt back, keep my head up, stand straight up. The best cue that I give my high schoolers to do this one is I say, pretend you got a GoPro attached to your chest, and when you go down, you got to have that camera facing forward. So you're just doing 5 of these air squats. Focus on the form. Don't worry about getting super low. I just need you to get to that 90 degree. Focus on your form. That's the most important part. Again, hands out. You're coming down. Squeeze your butt cheeks as you come back up. That's going to help with those glutes, activating the glutes, all that stuff. All right. You're doing 5 sets of 5 of those. So you do 5 and then move on to the next exercise, and we're just doing 5 rounds in total. All right, next one here, these are raises. So hip raises. So you have your feet about shoulders width apart, hands down here. And what I want you to think in your head is squeeze my butt. And when you squeeze your butt, explode up. So explode your butt up. You can come down nice and slow. Explode up. So you're doing 5 of these. You can hold it there for a second after you explode. You're really thinking about activating your glute, activating those butt muscles as you explode up into the air. So again, 5, and then we're switching on to our next exercise. The point behind that is to get those glutes firing when you're running. All right, last one. I think this one's super beneficial. It's going to be beneficial to you. I do it. Keep it in my routine. At least once a year, I'll have it for like a 5-week period to make sure I maintain that strength in it. This is going to work on single leg strength and real specific towards a running type movement. So Bulgarian split squat. So what I'm going to do here, I'll show you from a couple different angles, but so I put one leg back behind me, I have the other leg out in front of me, and I'm just going down to where I'm bending down, almost to where my knee hits the ground, the opposite one. Squeeze my glute, come back up. This is only one-sided. And I kind of get into like a running motion when I go down. Again, I'm going to do 5 on each side. And my other leg straight back behind me. And it's best to do this in front of a mirror if you can, because you want to make sure those knees are lined up. So I'll show you now from an angle. And you're doing 5 on each leg. This one may look easy, but I'm not even holding any weights. It's pretty hard. It's taxing on my legs, but it's real running specific. So again, I'm going down, letting that knee touch, squeezing my glute, my hammies, my hips, making it come up. A little goes a long way with this. Really important that you make sure you have everything aligned and going straight forward. 3, 4, 5. What I would recommend, then you would go back to the beginning. You'd start again. What did I have you start? Start back with the push-ups, then move on to air squats, then move on your hips, and then with those Bulgarian split squats. So you do 5 sets of 5, and I'd prefer you do it after your hard running day, and that way you have the most muscle damage all in one day. And then you have time to recover. In the pool, even when you're working hard, it's not those same running muscles, so it should give your body time to heal and recover after you just broke them down real hard. Okay, hope this helps. I'm excited moving on to the next part of your fitness journey.